My name is Max Stein, and I love awards.
I'm the Megabuck. I really love video game awards.
My name is Raph. I won Worst Podcaster this year.
Hey friends, happy Friday, Vinny here, and I love video games and the Video Game Awards.
And welcome to the Game Treasure Podcast, where we discuss treasured video games of yesterday, today, and tomorrow. Warning, the Game Treasure Podcast is not for children, or anyone with a brain for that matter. This week, Cuzzy Jeff had his big-time award show, complete with ending musical number, which this time around when I watched it was really like, this is what the show is for. It all just culminated, like...
The flute guy?
Just like, yeah, the flute guy, and just the amount of practice and work that must go into just practicing that musical number and going through the effort of conjoining them all and writing all the different musical parts. I was like,
arrangement? Who has arrangement for that?
Right. I was like, this is actually secretly probably the most expensive thing in this entire thing. And it's actually
Miss Piggy. Miss Piggy's probably the most.
Can I just say, I was low-key disappointed when Todd Howard came out and he did not ask us to buy Skyrim. I was a little disappointed.
Yeah.
But,
I mean, that goes without saying.
I think I'll get over it.
We were doing a watch along, and I did make a joke that Todd Howard was going to ask us to buy Skyrim to fund the next remastering of Skyrim.
I didn't catch that part. It must have been when I had you muted. My bad.
And in honor of Jeff's wonderful Game Award show, we are once again doing our 2025 Game Treasure award shows. That's right. Today's episode is going to be a Russian doll of award shows, in which each of us will give out our own private awards for different accolades for games that we played this year. But we do, in fact, need to talk a little bit about video game news and covering things that were revealed at Jeff's show. Obviously, the awards, guess what? We were right. Claire Obscure won everything that it was in. Go figure.
Yeah.
Look, it deserved them.
But let's talk about it.
I'd normally argue and be like, oh my God, it won all that. Like when a Battlefield or a Call of Duty wins a bunch of awards, it's like, fuck.
Yeah.
Like when a Battlefield
Expedition
wins.
33.
Yeah.
The best audio design
From Battlefield 6?
I'm sorry.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Game Awards.
That's like DK Bonanza winning the best family game. Well, if we don't do something, Nintendo's gonna be really mad.
Yeah. I have a series of notes on the Game Awards that I wanted to cover with you. That was one of them. Thank you, Raph. Withering Waves wins the Player's Choice.
Wild.
What the fuck is that game?
It's a Souls-like. It's a free-to-play Souls-like.
What the fuck is that game?
Right?
Yeah, exactly. What the fuck is a Withering Waves?
Yeah.
It means nothing to me.
I've seen it. I've seen it around. I've seen videos of it. I mean, it looks cool. I just thought it was a Hoyoverse gotcha sort of adventure beat 'em up.
Oh God, I assume it is then. Jesus criminy.
No idea. Night Rain got knocked out in the first round of the Player's Choice.
I was so
I was so disappointed.
But to make room for Withering Waves.
Right. Again, it was like when Warframe and all these others like show up on the awards show. It was like, the check cleared, Mr. Keeley. All right, have them on for a segment.
He's not wrong.
Uma Musume, Pretty Derby, won the award for best mobile game, but lost the announcer's ability to pronounce the game.
Umama Muse.
Umama Muse.
Umama Muse.
I'll allow it.
It was like
as long as they won, right? Yeah.
That's true.
My favorite little ironic thing there was Doom: The Dark Ages winning best accessibility options, which I thought was hilarious. I don't know why
they put so much effort into that though. It was deserved.
It
I know it was just so funny to me that Doom of all games won the best accessibility. The most
quote was,
it's so cute, you know.
Their quote was,
we
wanted it to be playable by all Slayers, is what they said.
Hell yeah,
beautiful.
That's how it's done. That's how it's done.
That's right.
Yeah,
my favorite moment was when they were doing the best multiplayer, which was won by Arc Raiders. It was presented by Milla Jovovich because she's in some new game.
Yeah.
She's on stage being goofy as hell. It was kind of funny.
I loved it.
She's reading all the different things, and she pauses before she reads it off, and people are shouting in the thing, and she goes, "Who do you want to win?" And some guy in the crowd goes, "Night Rain!"
Yeah, I heard that shit. Night Rain!
Yes.
Oh, man.
She ate
we're
on that
pulling
award.
for
She
you,
was being
John,
so
not
cute.
really.
Either that, she was maybe like a little drunk or something, but it was really cute.
I gotta ask you guys something. When Final Fantasy Tactics came out way back when, did you expect that in 2025 it would win a fucking game award?
Yeah.
Brother,
I love it.
brother. When they, I was on Discord with Buck when they announced that. I was riding on cloud 9. My number one game of all time just won a game award in 2025 for a re-release. What a time to be alive!
Yeah,
Seriously.
Exactly. And then it's the bitch like reveals and stuff because that's the only, like I said, all the awards. It was Claire Obscure won everything
There's no
that
more
it was.
E3,
That it was in.
so what are the reveals, right?
Yeah. So first of all, holy shit, so many fucking new sci-fi IP games.
Oh my god!
Did anybody else notice?
Man.
Yes.
Yeah.
I
was
started
just like,
making a joke. By like the fourth one, I was like, generic sci-fi game featuring, like, what was that, Soranos? And then
They all had names like that.
Yes.
Ocutus.
and they think that the
Oramos,
name means something
Solima.
else in an
You play as-
unestablished franchise, right?
You play as
Like,
Jake Spaceman. He's a guy in a spacesuit and uses a gun. It was just like,
I will
Holy
say,
fuck,
I
dude.
It's
was
pronounced Spake Man.
I was excited about one game that was announced. Well, I mean, I was excited about a couple of them, but there was
we're
one
about
in
to say,
particular.
we have a couple that we have that
Yeah,
are pretty
yeah.
exciting. But did you notice how many fucking Spaceman games there were?
Yes.
Oh yeah, for
Okay.
sure. Yeah.
Is the one
Even
you're
a new
about to
Star
say one
Wars
of them?
game.
One of the Spaceman games?
Apparently, because I didn't expect this, but the new Forest game.
Yes.
The
I had that on
Forest
my
3.
list.
That was a game that I
Yeah.
actually beat
Wow.
on stream.
That was one of the sci-fi games that looked really cool. And
Yeah.
then when
How about
Forest
that?
3 popped up, it was like, oh shit.
Well,
Like,
that blows
those
my
games
mind
scare me. I
because-
can't play those games.
You've played the Forest, you played the Sons of the Forest,
Sons
and
of the
those
Forest,
games
yeah.
are all set on a desert island or a deserted island, and it's like, holy shit, why are we in space now? I'm so excited for that, man.
No.
That's cool.
It was not the best space game, but I think we'll get into that,
It
right?
was very Jason X.
Yes.
That's what I
But
get. I was like,
I'll
oh shit,
hold
they
my
went all the
comment.
way into the future. Good idea. I haven't
right.
seen
Yes.
something like that since the early 2000s. That's funny.
Yeah.
Amazon is making a new Tomb Raider game.
Two. There's two.
Yeah, there's
There's
two.
two-
Of them.
okay.
Yeah.
One of them is a reimagining of Tomb Raider 1.
It
The
really,
Atlantis one.
yeah. I was
Which
like,
looks
whoa,
awesome.
they're going like throwing all the way back in her design and also what appears to be the gameplay design of it.
Yeah, the gun deployment. She did the thing where she went up and did a handstand off the ledge. It's like,
They did the diving,
It
shooting,
looks good. It
diving,
looks good.
diving backwards, shooting dual pistols at a velociraptor, and I was like, whoa,
It's Tomb
Okay.
Raider.
we're so
I'm
back,
sold.
baby.
I'm sold.
Yeah.
That's all I need. That's all I need. Yeah.
They revealed to us that Leon S. Kennedy is going to be in the new Resident Evil game, and I was just
Dude.
like, I'm in.
Yeah.
I'm watching
Holy
that trailer,
moly.
and the first whole half of that those trailers have been like about the stalker enemy and very 7-esque, right? Like very village-esque and hide first bird, whatever. And then it brings Leon in, and it just full on looks like Resident Evil 4 2.
He chops a zombie in half vertically with a chainsaw.
Give me old man Leon.
What?
love
Let's
it.
go,
Don't
dude.
say that. He's probably like 47. Back off on the old man comments, please.
Oh, yeah.
Please.
Leon
I'm
has seen
dying
some shit,
inside.
though. He's
I-
seen some shit.
I was seriously super pleased because I was just like seeing. I don't know. If you've been watching the show, you may have noticed that I haven't been exactly excited about Requiem because I was just like, it looks like it's another you're a powerless guy. Oh
Yeah.
shit,
Another Ethan. Yeah.
Leon's in it. Let's
Leon,
go.
yeah.
Looks like a mixture. Looks like they mixed it up.
There's a new Control game coming out. Control Resonant. Control I liked a lot. That game's got so much style. I think you play as her brother in this one.
I
The
read
guy
that
who's
this
like the bad
one
guy in the first one.
has apparently a lot of influence from Neon Genesis Evangelion in it. That's
Ooh,
one
rest
of the
in
articles
peace,
that I looked up.
Gynax.
What's that? I'm sorry.
Ooh.
Gynax officially is dead.
Oh, it has.
Went
I
bankrupt.
think it has been for a bit.
No, there was they was
No,
trying to be
no.
bought by a bunch of studios. It came up in the news this week.
Oh.
It's done.
Larian.
Oh yeah.
So the
Oh my
the
God.
big gate thing that
The
appeared,
statue.
the statue. It turns out it was for a new Divinity game that's just called Divinity.
With
Bring
a
it
straight
on.
up like Wicker Man opening, but the Wicker Man ends up being like a demon.
Very scary.
Hell yeah.
Very, very eerie, crazy looking. Yeah, well, yeah, we're gonna get there. We're gonna get
Oh,
there.
yeah.
Give me a second,
oh,
buddy.
baby.
What Venny just flashed is a screenshot from the teaser for the new Street Fighter movie, which looked cool. I'm
Honestly.
sorry.
Yeah, it
That
looks
song that
fucking
they
awesome.
Roads has
that-
got
that-
baby.
David Dalmatian
Fucking-
is like the best reincarnation of Raul Julia they possibly could have cast as Spice.
I agree.
I mean,
they put a bunch of padding on him to make him look super big and thick, and I was like, all right, that looks good.
He's
you know what I
make
mean?
a Tuesday joke. He'll make it.
He has to.
If they don't, then they're missing the point. We also saw more footage from the new Mario movie that looked cute and good. You get to see Luigi deliver a flying knee
Smash
to
Brothers.
fucking
Tiger knee
Yes.
to Kid Bowser. That was
It's very
great.
funny.
And he was like, ow, 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 ow.
And then oh my god, the new fucking Gang of Dragon.
Yeah.
What the fuck? It's
So
like
that is the serious creator of the Yakuza series, who's no longer with them.
yes.
Basically making a new Yakuza series.
He made his
without
own
them.
studio, and he's making
Battled it out.
where you play as like a thick boy. You're not like a svelte like
Yeah,
supermodel guy. You're like a very muscly looking like intimidating. I don't know. The trailer was crazy. He's getting stabbed with a sword, and then he like grabs the sword and is like yanking it out of himself. I was like,
looked
I
holy
was just watching
shit!
that going,
Gritty.
it's a new Yakuza game. This is a new Yakuza game.
But
Like,
it
it
looked
looked
like not like it's not going to be funny.
Right, like it looked very real.
Which would be so cool. I would love to see them one of those games that doesn't pack hundreds of hours of gameplay into side games. I would just be interested to see it.
Yeah.
I'd be interested
As much
to
as
see it.
I like the Yakuza franchise, I agree with you. That would be a nice, refreshing change. More linear is fine.
Yeah. And then my last game that I had that I wanted to talk about was, did you see the new fucking Kepler interactive game Tank Rat?
Yes.
That looks
so
cool as fuck.
Made me
I have
think of
no
Tiny
idea.
Tank.
Huh?
Tiny Tank was a PS1
Oh.
game. That's
Oh, yes.
Wow.
Very
Huge
similar.
deep cut pull. But yeah, and they've been putting out good games. I think they're the guys that made Rematch and Insifu or whatever.
Oh,
if I'm not
okay.
mistaken, I should double check there to make sure. Kepler Interactive published Rematch. They also published Claire Obscure.
Yes, they did.
Oh shit. Okay.
Oh, that's a big deal. There's so many. I mean, did you guys see the new Not Pod Racer game?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Yeah. Two. Star
No, hold
Wars
on. Don't
games.
move off of
Yeah.
it. Like,
Go ahead. Yeah.
I
I'm
saw
sorry. Yeah.
the trailer begin
Yeah.
and said to myself, wouldn't it be funny if somebody remade the Star Wars pod racing game without any irony, like just and then Star Wars racing game? And I was like,
Yeah.
that's pretty fucking close. So I was
It looked like Wipeout.
That's
like
really
all
funny.
the
Really.
ships looked very Wipeouty.
there were a couple pretty decent Star Wars. Get the
Speaking of Star Wars,
the
new
Old
Casey
Republic.
Hudson.
Yeah.
The
Who
dir-
is
the
Casey
he was
Hudson?
the game director of KOTOR, the
Yes.
first Knights of the Old Republic, and the first two Mass Effect games.
That's the one I wanted to talk about.
He is
because
making Fate of the Old Republic.
It's a new KOTOR
It's
game.
a new KOTOR
Yes.
game.
Any idea where it lies in the storyline, time wise?
I'm not sure.
Not sure yet, right?
I would imagine for sure it's within the Old Republic. I mean, it's in the title, so I would
Does
say
fate
it's
sort
in,
of imply the end, perhaps?
probably. I would imagine
the Old
near the end of the
Republic.
Old Republic. Yeah.
Fate of the Old Republic, right?
Yeah.
I have one on here that was out of nowhere. I don't know if you guys saw. Did you see the trailer for Bradley the Badger?
Yeah. What the fuck?
No, that must have been a few minutes before it came on.
It was like Astrobot, like this badger, like in this one world, and then the Bradley the Badger in like a Katamari Damacy world, and then a Bradley the Badger in like a cyberpunk world, and you're like, oh, is it like an Astrobot? And then it Ready Player One'd you, and it shows the actual guy in front of the screen, just kind of dressed up like Goofy as his favorite character, the Badger, and like live action scenes with him and his. I have no idea what the game actually
I have
is.
no
Me neither,
idea.
It looks cool though.
It looks like maybe a platformer, but
Yeah.
that's about all I understand. Yeah.
Is it maybe like some sort of a subversion of the mascot platformer genre? Oh shit! I'm missing
That looks super cool. I got like a
Whoops.
Doki Doki Panic mascot.
Right.
Right. Yeah.
If it is, it stars a character named Bradley the Badger.
fuck
So
yeah.
good luck with that.
I know.
But yeah, any other games you guys wanted to talk about? That Divinity game I do want to play. I was thinking to myself, it'd be not. Oh, there was a Dungeons and Dragons game that I didn't again get any idea what kind. Warlock. Did you guys
Yes.
see that
It's like
trailer
an
and
all
get
Warlock
interested and then
single-player
be
game.
mad that you have no idea what it's going to be?
Looks
Yeah.
like a single
I'll see.
player Warlock game.
I don't
What
know
does
how
that
I feel
mean?
about it yet. Yeah. It's
No.
yeah.
Forget that.
No.
Yeah.
David Harbour walks out on stage, known Black Templar player, and announces Total War Warhammer 40K.
Was that announced there?
Yes.
Okay. Because I was about to say, I guess I was confusing that with they're remaking, what are the other RTS, the 40K ones, the Dawn of War? There's a new one of those coming out as well. So that's 2 Warhammer 40K based RTS games next year. So that's good.
Yeah.
I mean, they always have done it on like a continent, and in this case, you have to zoom out to planets, right? But did you see the gameplay of that?
Yeah,
briefly, I saw switching through all the different chapters of Space Marine or whatever.
Well, they were showing like the Orc war trucks and all the so freaking cool.
We love our Warhammer 40K IP.
Listen, guys, all this stuff is really great, but can we talk about DLN-001? We're getting a new Mega Man game, baby!
Oh yeah, I was wondering. I wanted to get your take on this. I was like, oh, I saw a new Mega Man game. I'm like, I'm sure Buck is going to be excited about this one.
Right as the music started, and he's like, "Is that Mega?" I'm like, "That's Mega Man's ID number."
Dual
Mr.
Overdrive.
And he was like,
2027.
Dual Overdrive. Are you worried that it's just gonna be like that last 3D Mega Man, where it's just they don't get it, doesn't work, you know? Because I was like, this
yes, it worries me.
I'm having deja vu. I feel like a slightly cel-shaded Mega Man rebirth situation happened nary 5 years ago or something like.
No, it's been many more than that.
Has it?
The first thing that I noticed was the way that the levels were laid out. Like it was zoomed out further from Mega Man, which sounds silly, but I think that was one of the mistakes that they made in the newer 3D. I mean, I liked 11. I thought 11 was cool. I liked 9 and 10 more, and so what I think they're doing with this one, which is technically 12, is almost giving it like the Mega Man 7 treatment. Where it plays more like an NES game, but it looks more like a newer game.
Did you like Mega Man 7?
It wasn't my favorite, but it's good. I mean, it's not fair. It came out at the same time as like Mega Man X.
You'd be satisfied if it was good, this new one. Doesn't have to be great, right?
Because I'm getting new Mega Man content.
Right.
I'll tell you this. Capcom announced today that a la old school Nintendo Power, podcast powers activate, you can design one of the new robot masters in Mega Man 12.
What?
Now through January 1st, you can submit and you can have a Mega Man robot master. I mean, they just went straight up and said, look, it's Dr. Wily again. Like, they didn't try to dick around. They didn't try to make new story crap.
Yeah.
It was like DWN Dr. Wily number and then .00 question mark. Your robot, you know?
Wow, I love it.
The one of my best buddies has been preparing for this his whole life, and he will definitely be submitting a robot, and I'll share it with the group. If he wins, first look right here on the podcast.
Wow,
so that's cool.
I'll bring it to the table.
I love it.
Nice. Any other games you guys wanted to talk about before we move on to our award shows?
It's not all on my
I mean,
list.
the new Divinity game, I know you mentioned it, but Larian has already said it's going to be bigger than Baldur's Gate 3 by a lot. A lot.
Honestly, I loved Divinity Original Sin 2. Like, that game is fucking incredible. It was Baldur's Gate before Baldur's Gate 3, or rather Baldur's Gate 3 before Baldur's Gate 3, because obviously there's other Baldur's Gate games. But
it's true.
Yeah,
I'm
excited about this one.
I've never played any of those Divinities, and I feel like I'm too late to the table to have it be I to like zeitgeist wise to go in and play them. But
just play 2.
Hold on, let me finish.
Yeah.
For the love of God. I am excited to see what Larian Studios is capable of when not constricted by the Dungeons and Dragons IP. Because that fucking trailer did some shit where I was just like, whoa, I don't know if Wizards of the Coast would let you do that. Like, that's fucked up demonic shit right there that you're showing.
So, honestly, Divinity Original Sin 2 was kind of like their attempt to do a Dungeons and Dragons style thing, obviously, because they didn't have the IP. But it's very exciting. It looks very, very cool. I'm really happy that they're making... You know, like, they talked about how they said they weren't going to follow up with another Baldur's Gate game. So I was wondering what they were going to do, and sure enough,
the ultimate rug pull.
Yeah.
We're not going to make another Baldur's Gate. That would be too hard.
Yeah.
Wink.
Yeah, right.
It doesn't take place in Baldur's Gate.
It's not a Baldur's Gate game.
Technically, we're not lying.
Right.
All right, with that, I think we'll go ahead and take a quick break, and when we come back, we're going to do the Game Treasure Awards. See you on the other side, listener.
Hell yeah.
Motherfucker.
It's the 2025 Game Treasure Awards. Hit it, flute guy. No, we don't have a flute guy.
No, you gotta play the Arc Raiders flute guy.
Tom Cardy. Yeah.
Did you see when they gave him like I think it was during like the Donkey Kong thing? They gave him like the tiniest instrument
Okay.
you've ever seen in your life.
I'm convinced this would have made the best SNL skit ever. Like
Yeah.
the flutes kept getting bigger and bigger.
And then
They had a teeny tiny flute,
Teeny
and then he had
tiny.
like a 5-foot long flute with like a
Yes.
6-inch diameter.
Like a flutophone.
That's
Yeah.
an SNL skit. I'm just waiting.
he had a flute that was just made out of PVC
That's
pipes.
what I was about to say. It's just a straight up PVC pipe.
He had big flute, small flute, flute on
Gumbo
the barbecue,
fruit, yeah,
Flute on
gumbo
sandwich.
fruit,
G flute,
coconut
expensive
flute,
flute.
G fuel
Fried
flute.
Oh my god, amazing. Anyhow, let's get into the game treasures. I'll go first. Hello and welcome to the 2025 annual Max Video Game Awards for video games that I played this year. Let's jump right into it here with the first award. Ooh. The first award is for most expensive game that I bought and barely played. And the nominees are Warhammer
nice.
Space Marine 2. That was $59.99 for 3.4 hours of gameplay.
Not its
Monster
fault.
Hunter Wilds was $69.99 for 15 hours of gameplay. But no, the winner by a large margin is Donkey Kong Bonanza at
'cause you bought
$500 for 9 hours of fucking
Bought a whole
gameplay.
fucking cool console
I had a
for it.
whole console
Got
that I
him.
fucking play nothing on but Quiplash. Fucking god damn it. I hope something exciting comes out for the Switch 2 next year. I'm so sad.
You can get Kirby Air Riders, right?
Yeah, we did get to play it the other day and it was quite fun.
I heard that was really good. Yeah.
My next award is for quickest time for a video game to go from an absolute addiction to never being touched ever again. The nominees are Marvel Rivals at 26.5 hours. The next nomination is Repo at 11.9 hours. But alas, the award goes to Mecha Break at a stunning 2.4 hours.
Yeah.
Love that game.
We
That's
really
not
didn't touch
free.
that,
That's
huh?
not fair.
But Mac, how could you be addicted if you only played for 2.4 hours? Well,
Hilarious.
listener, if you weren't when that game was in its like beta, like before it actually came out, we played like 40 hours of that game, and we were so excited for it to come out. And then it came out, and we played like one time, and then we just never played again. I don't know what happened.
Thinking about that the other day, I saw it in my library, and I'm like, I should delete this.
I should,
I should
It's a
delete
great
this.
game.
2.5
I know its
hours
movie is
is
so good, but we just don't
There's-
play it.
it's,
Other stuff.
Yeah.
It's because
Yeah.
I was talking to Raph about it. I think it's because it requires so much brain power to play.
Right. It's exhausting.
It's
In
so
a good
exhausting.
way, but
Yeah.
in a bad way.
It reminds me of going to the gym.
Yeah.
Getting there is the hardest
Perfect way
part.
to put it.
When you're in there, you're like, I'm so glad I came here. This is great. But getting there, you're like, oh, it's going to be exhausting. My next award
That's
is for favorite episode of our podcast this year.
Oh, I like
Ooh.
this.
The nominations are episode 104, Video Game Dog Tier List. That's the episode right before this.
Very good one.
Episode 98, The Monsters Host the Video Game Carousel.
Also very good.
Very
Episode-
difficult to record, but good.
Episode 87, the genre mashup monsters, where we each tried to make video game ideas based off of
That
as
one
many
was fun.
genres as we could smash together.
Yes,
that was
That
funny.
was fun.
Detectives on a
But-
plane, I remember still.
The winner, I know I want my Ninja Stardew Valley. The winner of favorite episode of this year is episode 73, the video game music episode all about the Sega Genesis, where we had RNG on the show
Yes.
with us.
Cool.
And we played video game Name That Ugg, and it was the most dramatic round
yeah.
of video
Yeah.
game Name That Ugg we have ever played by a long shot.
I pulled the clutch out at the very last second with like the last guest.
Don't spoil it.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
So
yeah,
go
yeah.
check out episode 73 if you have not seen that. I got 2 rapid fire. This is like at the Game Awards when they hand out best streamer and then
Yeah.
best
During the
Counter Strike
commercial
team.
Weren't you excited that voice critical one?
Oh my god, yeah, I was so
yes.
pleased.
Yes.
Best
fellow
streaming
Floridian.
moment for my streams was playing Peak with Danny and Caitlin, and Danny gloating about being so good at Peak as he approached the ending of a level, only to realize that actually he had gotten turned around and just walked back to the beginning of the level. The worst. We dunked on him so hard.
Incredible.
The worst stream moment from my streams of this year was watching me frustratingly fight the end from Metal Gear Solid 3 for 2 hours.
Oh, shit. Wow.
It's unbearable. Next award is for Best Retro Roundtable that we did this year. The nominees are Star Fox, Mega Man X, Fear, and the winner, The Legend of Zelda for the NES. Cool. By far my favorite retro roundtable that we played this year. Yeah. My next and penultimate award, that's what it means, second to last, right?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Is for... I have not been here in quite some time. I had to make an appearance at the end of the year. Hello, my name is Max Stein, and video games, they are art. And that's why I am here as a guest presenter to present the award for most artistic game of this year that Mac played. And the nominees are Silent Hill F, one of the scariest and yet most beautiful games I've played in a long time. Blueprints, a game that made me go, what, huh, what, whoa, more times than I could count. Claire Obscure Expedition 33, a game that made me cry within the first 30 minutes of playing it. Oh, but no, if you know me, the winner of that award this year goes to Enya Dream Barbecue, the most psychedelic, outrageous, free video game experience that I may have ever played in my entire life. If you are a fan of the drug acid and Meow Wolf, you'll love Enya Dream Barbecue. And last but not least, my award for my game of the year, personally, all jokes out of the room. Nominees are Claire Obscure, Enya Dream Barbecue, Blueprints, Arc Raiders, and the winner, Elden Ring, Night Rain. I'm sorry.
Whoa.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I did a lot of thinking about that and Arc Raiders. But you know what, man? Arc Raiders does a lot of good things with its gameplay and all of that, and it's like a real happening situation. But goddamn, the music in Night Rain, the design of all the villains and the heroes and the atmosphere of the actual game itself is just like unparalleled, and the amount of stuff that the creators of the game have to make constantly. It's not like Arc Raiders where they're just like, go play. Instead, it's like these magicians are like, here's more beautifully handcrafted stuff. By the way, it's some of the craziest shit you've ever seen, like visually speaking. Yep. So, Night Rain, you deserved Game of the Year this year, in my opinion. Buck, hit us with your award show, sir.
Okay, everybody. Welcome to the Golden Buck Awards.
Ooh. What is he wearing? Who is he wearing?
All black from Versace.
Ooh.
and Camp Crystal Lake sweatpants because it's 50 degrees outside. Camp Crystal Lake. My first award is for the game that has become a problem.
Biggest problem child game.
This is the game that I didn't think would suck up so much of my time, and yet somehow magically has sucked up so much of my time. And the award goes to Night Rain.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
You guys know, I still can't believe this game came out in 2025, right? This game didn't come out last year.
No.
Yep.
It did.
I still can't believe that. And you guys know that I played Dark Souls, but I didn't play a whole lot of Elden Ring, and I'm meaning to, but other games had come up. I put tons of hours into Rogue Trader and all these other games that came out around the same time, and it immediately grabbed me, and it didn't let go. Until like
Ever.
3 weeks before the content dropped, and then the content dropped, and now it doesn't let go. It is the sole reason why I am not getting to play other games in my backlog.
You have to go to Night Rain's Anonymous.
Because I just it's Nightfarers Anonymous.
Yep.
Held up by John Nightrain himself. My next award is for I'm calling the Welcome Back Cotter Award.
Okay.
And this is for the game that we didn't know how much we missed it until it came back. And that the winner is Final Fantasy Tactics.
Yay, I was hoping you were going to say that.
Because it was so wonderful to have. I didn't even need to beat it again this time around. It was just so wonderful to boot up that game with quality of life improvements and to see Tactics getting love. One, because it's amazing. I know how much Venny loves it. And also, it just gives me hope for the future of more Squeenix games, right?
HG2D remakes, yes.
Yes, it's true. The next award goes to so if you guys are like me and you watch a lot of Formula One, you just got to see that Lando Norris won the world championship, the F1 championship this year, which is a big deal if you're an F1 fan, because the guy I root for, Max Verstappen, whose number is 33, by the way, has won the last 4 years in a row. And he didn't win this year. Lando finally won. So I'm calling this award it would have won way more awards if it wasn't for that damn Expedition 33. And the winner is Blueprints.
Yeah.
Yes.
Best indie debut.
Yeah.
If Blueprints,
best indie game.
it would have won, and probably even like best soundtrack, it would have been in the running. Night Rain would have been in the running for that for real too. But it just because it was such an amazing game, and it didn't get talked about it as much because some other the Lunar series didn't get talked about as much because Chrono Trigger exists.
Right. Yeah,
Like-
what's it called? You say this all. I always say this one, but the series where you're the red-haired girl in the in the crazy future where you're fighting the cybernetic dinosaurs.
Oh, Horizon.
The PlayStation.
Horizon.
Horizon has done this
That's
twice. They got Breath of the Wild overshadowed them once,
Yes.
and then Elden Ring overshadowed them the next game installment.
That's exactly right. That's exactly right. The next award is for the Filled a Hole in My Gaming Soul award.
Ooh.
And
And that
not
goes-
Night Rain.
And it's not Night Rain. This goes to a game that I knew I wanted a spiritual successor or a sequel to, but I didn't think it was ever going to happen, or it wasn't going to happen for a long time, and it came out of left field. So thank you to Mac for this one. It's Look Outside.
Oh,
wow, yeah.
Excellent.
Because I got a spiritual sequel to Sweet Home.
Right.
Which is
Explain it real quick in case people.
Sweet Home is the
No, not Sweet
I'm
Home.
sorry. Well,
Look Outside.
I just wanted an excuse to talk about Sweet Home again.
I know you do.
Look Outside is a turn-based horror RPG.
Yeah.
Takes place in this giant like apartment building where shit is all gross, and it's turn-based party horror. People come to your door in the middle of the night, and you have to decide to let them in or not, and they can become party members. They can try to kill you in your sleep. It's wonderful.
Yep.
And my last award goes to the soundtrack I will never shut up about. And the winner is
Umamusa.
Expedition 33.
Oh,
Very
wow.
good.
The
Yeah,
soundtrack you enjoyed.
That sound. I mean, that's if I
They
don't
won.
go to
They
Magfest
won awards.
and hear
Right, yeah.
that guy deserved it so much. That if I don't go to Magfest this year and hear a bunch of Expedition 33 tracks covered, then you're all cowards. I'm calling you guys out because
Cowards, the lot of you.
Mael's theme and Aline and Lumiere and Monoko's theme and all of there are 5 or 6 tracks on that game soundtrack that should go down in like amazing game history. Lame Genie just did a metal cover of Monoko's track and one of the others. One of the ones that's name is in French. I can't remember the name of it. And it just from really great rockin' tracks to like very like wonderful ballads orchestrated and done ballads. If you watch the Game Awards, Lorien Testard was the guy on the electric guitar that opened up the show. That was Expedition 33 with the singers from that. And that was the composer, the guy shredding on that red electric guitar was the actual composer of those tracks. So, I mean,
Kick ass.
and you got to appreciate any game like that where when on stage, that guy flew out his whole team. So only like 30 of them. They took up 2 whole rows of the Game Awards, and he thanked Hironobu Sakaguchi in his acceptance speech.
Oh,
That was
The
beautiful.
creator of Final Fantasy.
Badass.
How cool is that?
Holy
So,
shit. Wow.
That concludes the Golden Buck Award.
Hell yeah. Nicely done. Nicely done. Raph, your award show, sir.
Okay, I didn't come up with a name for mine because I didn't know we were doing that.
Neither
So
did
I'm
I.
gonna use
gonna
ChatGPT
go
like I
right
did.
If it wasn't
into
clear
it.
that I made mine up on the spot, then I don't know what to say.
I've
No,
got
no,
improv
it was
training.
very
I'm
well
mad.
done. I'm just gonna go right into it because I feel like all these games definitely deserve all these awards. And the first one is gonna be the Better Bring a Second Pair of Underwear award, and that goes to Silent fucking Breath multiplayer. Because
Silent Breath
game.
multiplayer.
That
Oh,
game
nice,
almost gave my friend Lauren a panic attack while we were playing it on stream, and it also gave them a sleep paralysis episode afterwards. I've never actually been so scared playing a game.
You can watch. This is on our YouTube. If you search our live categories or whatever, you can find this. The game was called Silent Breath Together.
Yeah, it's just Silent
Something
Breath,
like that.
and then they
yeah,
added
that's
the
right.
multiplayer
That's right.
element.
It
was just an expansion
together.
That's a
as
different.
out,
Yeah.
Is
Yeah,
that
you
the
can
one
see-
where when you played solo, you
Yes.
bashed your knee open?
Yes, I
and
physically
drew
injured
blood.
myself. That was last year.
It drew
What?
blood, yeah. And then a
Last
year
year.
later,
So
we
funny
played
to
it again
watch.
at the
Sorry.
multiplayer version, and holy crap, did it cause quite a panic.
It did.
My next one is the You Thought It Was Over, Think Again award, and that goes to Silent Hill F because holy fucking shit. Did I think that game was going to end like 6 times?
Me too.
You know, honestly, I feel like it's my fault for finishing about 2/3 of that game within a 12-hour period. Which was not a great idea, but you know what? I actually feel good about it too. Like I'm like, man, I fucking did that. I did that.
It
was
kind of
crazy.
add to the atmosphere of how you're in hell.
Truly,
so why not
truly.
put yourself through hell by playing the entire game within the span of 3
like
days?
a day.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I was sweating in my room playing that game by the end of it.
Yeah.
Truly one of the most memorable gaming experiences of 2025.
Good
for
game.
me.
Good game.
Yeah, absolutely. The next one is the man. I didn't expect to find love here game, and that was Virho: The Curse of Faces. I mentioned it, I think, like an episode 2 or 2 back as one of my What Else You Gots, and it is basically like a Kingsfield like, and it was really truly well made, well polished, amazing little game that got me genuinely excited to play it, and I'm still playing through it. Love it.
Wow, really? I didn't realize you liked it that much.
I really did. No, I was very excited about it. It's just a very cool vibe and a very very much made as a labor of love, and you can tell it
Cool.
shows. My next one is the Don't Make Me Wait for It Please award, and that goes to Shift at Midnight. I played that one on stream a while back, and
That's the convenience store game.
that's the convenience
that
store
was
game.
Fun watching you guys play that.
It ran so short. We were done in like an hour, and I was like, "Oh shit, man, that sucks." Like this
was
demo
the
is so
demo,
short.
right?
It was the demo, yeah. And I'm so excited to play it when it comes out. I think it's Q2 2026 is when it's coming out. But man, that game was just so incredibly fun, and the idea of it being kind of like a roguelike where each run is going to be different every time sounds so cool. You could play with up to 3. It's a 3-player thing. But the funniest thing is just the way that people explode into blood and gore when you shoot them with that handgun. There was a moment where I turned around and I just heard the bang and the flash from behind me. I turned around, it was just blood everywhere. Really funny little game. My next award is the Jolly Cooperation Award, and no, it's not going to a FromSoft game, even though that comes from FromSoft games. It's actually Arc Raiders.
Nice touch.
Yeah, Arc
Hey,
Raiders.
all right.
Yeah.
All right.
It is Arc Raiders because I've never played a game that has made me actually collaborate with strangers in a way where it feels, I don't know, it feels special. Like the other day
You don't have to.
you don't have to.
Yeah,
you don't
it's
have to. It's almost like it's not even really truly built in the game, but it's become
No.
the way that it works. The other day, we killed a leaper with some randos, and like they were like, "Hey, that's cool. You guys want to kill a bastion?" We're like, "Sure." We went with them. We killed a bastion together, and then we parted ways, and it was all good.
Fun.
Yeah.
I figured out, just to help you out too, I figured out the hack to scream like I'm friendly and I'll help you in that game. Just bring a flute. Bring a flute.
Oh,
with you
fuck yeah.
everywhere.
No,
no
I
one
love the
ever
flute.
shoots a bard.
I bring the flute well, if I have one, I bring it every time that I play.
I had a game the other day where I called the elevator and I sat in the elevator for 2 minutes just playing the flute, just so people could escape.
Dude.
And one person ran in and they just started dancing, and a second guy came over and you saw him he peeked to the corner, but like he was kind of scared, like he didn't know what to do. And I'm the other person's dancing, and we had like 3 people before the time it left.
The flute is so funky too. The song that
Yeah,
you play is
it
not
really
like some
is.
shitty like do do
It's
do
like
do
some
do
shit
do
out of like
do. No, it's like
it's like a Jethro
Invented
Tull
song.
song.
Yeah,
It's supposed to be a tribute to Tom Cardy's
Yeah.
D&D.
yeah,
Video.
100%.
Whoa.
There's no way it's not. There's no way it's not.
Cool. That's awesome. I
Yeah.
didn't know that.
So I got 2 more awards. One is a funny one, and then my last one is my game of the year. So next one is Bosses That Almost Gave Me an Aneurysm Award, and that goes to the Bed of Chaos because I beat Dark Souls this year, and that was literally the worst boss I've ever fought in my entire life.
Has the bug thing inside the
Dude,
big bone.
Yes, it's a
Like,
fucking
yeah.
tree, and it fucking just all it does is sweeps around, and then the floor falls out from under you. It just sweeps you into the holes, and it's insta death. It's all RNG. There's no skill involved in it. You just have to fucking hope that you don't get swept into the holes. It took me like 15 tries to kill this goddamn tree.
Oh, the
and
run back
I
is
did
a
it. I
nightmare.
finally did it.
Yeah,
And the
yeah.
run back is a pain in the ass too, unless you know about the secret goddamn bonfire. But my game of the year, it's Night Rain, baby. Come on. Yeah, you knew it had to be Night Rain.
Dude, it's
You
so.
know I had to do it to him.
You know I had to do it.
Like I
Come
said,
on.
it's because it's not only fun to play, but it's all the art.
Exactly.
It's one thing to be like, we made a sci-fi game, and it's another thing to be like, this is Necro, the Deceptor. His eyes are bones, and his body is made of a gaseous poison that you... It's like, what the fuck?
Listen to the song Caligo Miasma of the Night. Listen to that song and picture in your head a dragon that has consigned itself to being the last of its species, right? And then it's decided to give up. But then no, in the second part, it decides, I'm taking you with me. And then in the third part, it says, fuck no, you're going down.
So ridiculous.
Listen to it.
Dude, it's yeah.
And those are my
Very
words.
nice, very nice. Game of the year. Mr. Venicor, would you like to give us an
Yes.
award for video games, please?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 2025 Neon Venny Awards, presented by none other than yours truly. First up is Ultimate Hype Train Wreck for the year, for the game that built expectations so high, only to launch as a flaming dumpster fire. Because nothing says Game of the Year like day one patches and a 6-month 2.0 rewrite. The nominees are Doom: The Dark Ages. You know, it was kind of a buggy nightmare at the beginning, let's be honest. 2, Assassin's Creed Shadows. Because there was a lot of really negative noise about that game. I don't know how much you've picked up on that, but there we go. Number 3 is Marathon, because, you know, Destiny meets Tarkov. What could go wrong, right?
Whoa, I forgot
server
about that.
queues
I don't even
longer
know about
than my drive from Orlando. And number 4, Grand Theft Auto 6, because, you know, Rockstar's Florida Man Simulator has to have a special place in my heart, right? So, Ultimate Hype Train Wreck Award goes to Marathon, because thanks to the Hype Train machine for views, we'll see in 2026 if the servers work out.
Oh, no.
Yep. Number 2, Gotcha Black Hole Supreme, awarded to the game that turns just one more pull into Second Mortgage Acquired. Gotta love it. The nominees are Zenless Zone Zero, a Hoyoverse urban fantasy brawler, which actually looks pretty cool, but what is it though? Okay.
What is it though? Is the perfect way to describe that.
Yeah.
So funny.
Honkai Star Rail, actually a pretty cool turn-based spacey RPG. Number 3, Genshin Impact. We all know what that is. Number 4, Uma Musume Pretty Derby, because I have to give a shout out to my horse girls. And number 5, Wuthering Waves, the open world gacha, echoing hunting highs and Souls-like fat rolls. That one goes to Wuthering Waves.
All right.
To every hoarder who skipped rent, your salt has fueled our servers. Just pull better next time, loser.
Fuck yeah.
Very
Henry knows
good.
Benny is best
Very
I love
good.
it. I love it.
Very good.
What else do we have
I
here?
love this energy.
How about the next category, Development Hell Survivor, for the game that spent more time in
Curious about
purgatory than in players' libraries, emitting battle-scarred auras before day one. Delays, we got them in bulk, baby. Let's go. Number 1, Metroid Prime 4 Beyond, because you know it was announced in 2017, so you know it's all good. It's all good. It's here, right? Number 2, Hollow Knight Silk Song, because you know nothing says Metroidvania masterpiece like 6-7 years of existential dread.
Yes.
Beyond Good and
Perfection
Evil
takes
2.
time.
Beyond Good and Evil 2. Ubisoft's Space Fox Paradox. 20 years of trailers.
Was that this year that this
Stuff.
came out? Oh my god.
Oh,
It's a
wow.
long year.
I think-
Yeah,
Yep.
it really was.
And number 4, Fatal Fury, City of the Wolves.
Oh,
After
wow.
a 26-year revival of the
Yeah.
Fatal Fury series, guys. And the winner is, drumroll please, Hollow Knight Silk Song, because it deserves it. Thanks for waiting, guys.
It deserves it.
The memes, the shade, you kept us going, and we love you. Congratulations, Hollow Knight Silk Song. Well-deserved launch. Awesome job.
Yeah.
I got one more for you. Let me see. I got two more for you, actually.
Okay.
This is the Salt Simulator Award for the for the Master of Mind Games who gets edged out right at the very end during the Game Awards, delivering the pettiest reaction possible. Now you have to go back and look at the face cams from the Game Awards.
I know what you're talking about.
Oh my
So,
gosh.
our nominees are, there's only 3 of them. Death Stranding 2 On the Beach loses Best Direction to Expedition 33. Kojima's face is pure, goddammit, Norman, fetch the ladder.
God damn it, Norman.
Ooh, I didn't see this.
I think he played it though, so I think he really enjoyed it.
Do the other ones, yeah.
He
Probably.
Yeah,
Mario Kart World. Best racing game over Sonic Cross Worlds? Really? Really? Audience boos? The audience boos says it all, in my opinion. I was one of them.
I did not even
And
see
number
that.
3, Takeshi Iizuka falls asleep during the awards. Sonic Team at its best. And this one goes to, drum roll please, Death Stranding 2
Thank
for
God.
Kojima. This loss connects us all. It is
Oh my
mutually
God.
affecting. And storms off to make Death Stranding 3 even saltier.
Did you see this, Raph?
in the ocean.
I missed
In-
that. No, yeah.
Fuck,
I missed
he
that,
looks
yeah.
pissed.
In the ocean. In the
He
ocean.
looks so goddamn pissed. He looks
Jeff, you're
so
my friend. How
angry.
could you let this happen?
I gotta check
So
this out.
funny.
I
Yeah,
missed it,
you'll
yeah.
look it up after the show. You'll
And
have a good
finally is my game of the year
Oh,
for
yeah,
this
let's go.
year. The nominees are my favorite game of all time, Final Fantasy Tactics, because it did get re-released this year. I have to give it to you, Tactics. Arc Raiders for just putting up an amazing multiplayer experience that has a community element that nobody ever expected in the form of, hey, this is a PvP extraction shooter, but hey, we don't really want to kill each other. Never seen it happen. Probably won't happen ever again.
Yep.
Yeah,
Most likely because most of these kids moving from Helldivers to Arc Raiders have a friendly vibe, and
Yeah.
because PvP is not a part of Helldivers.
There's a community aspect to it, yeah.
Number 3, from the man himself, Mr. John Night Rain, Elden Ring Night Rain. I can't say enough good things about this game. We've already talked about it. Everybody's mentioned Night Rain at some point during their awardsies. So, I mean, hats off to Night Rain. It certainly deserves all the accolades it got and more. I thought it deserved Multiplayer Game of the Year, but that's neither here nor there.
Me too.
And well, yeah, no, it's true. That's fair. And let's see. And number 4, the final nominee for my game of the year, Monster Hunter Wilds, because I waited for this game for a really long time, and honestly, it was beautiful. The systems were great. I will add a little detail to this in just a moment when I announce my winner. So the winner is, this year, for me, Game of the Year, Monster Hunter Wilds. Believe it or not, I got to give it to Monster Hunter Wilds. I have a small gripe about this game, and I could give a sub-award called, I'm not really that good at games, because I beat the entire game single player without losing once.
Without dying?
I did a hardcore run without even trying in Monster Hunter Wilds. I did not die in the entire run from start to beating Zoshia at the very end.
That's impressive.
I got a hardcore run on my very first try, and that's not even a thing.
Wow.
That's kind of weird, because I'm not that good at video games. I'm
Plus
just
you
sort
old.
of even Stevens. I guess the 10,000 hours of playing Hammer between all the Monster Hunter games made some difference. But they did a fantastic job. I just wish there was more. I wish there was more going on. I wish that Monster Hunter could compete against something like Night Rain and Arc Raiders for the mass market appeal, because I just don't feel it has enough content to beat out those other titles. However, Monster Hunter holds a very special place in my heart. I thought they did a fabulous job with this game. They introduced systems that were non-existent in the other games, such as weather, like special weather conditions, and did an expansion on the whole arch-tempered monster system, which honestly, that's the end game for Monster Hunter. Plus these special cosmetic awards for beating time attacks and time trials. Never been done before. Fantastic. Loved it. I just don't think it's enough to compete with some of these other titles that are dominating the market right now. But for me personally, because it is the Neon Vennies, I'm going to give this one to Monster Hunter Wilds. Incredible job. I've got a jumbo Monster Hunter Wilds mouse pad on my desk. It's a beautiful game. I look forward to having a compelling reason to play it even more because it is a fantastic game.
Had a good story mode in it. Something that obviously Night Rain does not have. So there's that.
Oh, you haven't done the remembrances. That's obvious now.
You know what I mean.
Some of them are very
clearly
good.
Not story mode, you ding dong.
I'm
back
on this one, sorry.
Yeah, that does it for our awards shows. We are going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we are going to do our What Else You Got and head on out of here. See you on the other side, listener.
On my coattails!
I want to touch it. I want to touch the summit.
You'll touch the summit!
Hold on,
Wait a second.
Johnson.
Wait a second. Hold on. Wait a second. Wait a second.
This is the beginning of the level. Oh my god. That is the funniest end to any stream ever.
That's so funny. Holy shit.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh my god! Oh my god! I climbed down
Clip
to
that.
the beginning.
Clip that, Danny's
Nobody
chat.
clip that!
All right, we're back, and it's time for our What Else You Got? The segment of our show where we can bring anything to the table, be it video game or otherwise. Absolutely, Mr. Venicor. What else have you got for us this week?
I never get to go first, except for that one time I hosted for you.
Yes.
I'm going first this week. Something kind of out of left field, because you guys know that I'm not really the guy who's picking up all the cool indies and this deep cut, and I just don't have the time most of the time. So this was a really big surprise for me. I just happened about 5-6 days ago to be looking at new and trending in Steam, which I never do. I'll be really honest with you. And I saw this cool game called Diceomancer. It's Diceomancer. It was an insta buy for me. Imagine a bright, vibrant, like squiggly fantasy style art style, but it's like a Slay the Spire card roguelike with dice rolling elements to it.
Cool.
I'm about to say, I saw you playing it on Steam, and I was like, what a random thing for Venny to be playing. I don't even know what the fuck is happening here.
I'm telling you, every little break I've gotten, because I mean, for those who don't know, and for the Brads and Bradettes watching on Spotify, every once in a while I have to do podcasts from my office. This is my workplace. I put the gaming mat away, obviously, but this is my office. It's one of those games like Slay the Spire and a little quick run kind of game where you can squeeze in a game in 15-20 minutes. So all week in between calls, appointments, meetings, phone calls, I've been playing Diceomancer all freaking week. And I gotta tell you, it's $15.99. It was a 2024 release, so it's not like brand new or anything. It's been around for about a year. The progression is done right. The unlocks are done right. The monsters are challenging. It's got a lot of like strategic elements because the map slowly gets swallowed up, but you can backtrack. Unlike Slay the Spire, which is kind of cool. Opens up some interesting play lines for you, but you got to be mindful of the map slowly getting swallowed up by this miasma. But then there are things that special events that you could stop the mist for a little while. So, lots of cool stuff going on.
I love the art style in that. It reminded me like a Helix with the first person, the gloves on screen, cool. Except the art is much better. It's really neat, like sketch style art. It's a beautiful game.
It's really a lot of fun. That's my What Else You Got for the week. Is Diceomancer on Steam and maybe on other platforms, but I'm not sure about that. My other one, and this one's very fast, is my wife and I finished season 2 of the Netflix Addams Family Wednesday, the Wednesday show, the Addams Family on Netflix. I gotta say, as much as I don't love Luis Guzman as Gomez Addams, as much as I love Luis Guzman, I just don't think he's a great Gomez, but regardless, he knocks it out of the park, of course, everything that man does. that show is good. I mean, it's got a little bit of like Teen Wolf vibes going on, but I don't care. It's really good. It's really good. It's really fun. It expands upon some of the Addams Family lore, which I never thought would happen. You find out where Thing comes from.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Alright.
So
Interesting.
I'll leave it at that. Wednesday on Netflix, season 2, finished it up. Can't wait for season 3. It's been confirmed. Give it a go if you're into Addams Family.
My guess is he's actually attached to Bernie from Weekend at Bernie's, who's dead, but maybe the hand is
How'd
alive.
you know?
still.
How'd you know?
That's my
Whoa.
lore guess.
They did a crossover.
guess.
Cool.
Oh man.
All right, let's go backwards. Raph, what else have you got for us this week, sir?
Well, in honor of Henny bringing a obscure indie game, I'm also bringing an obscure indie game. Mine is a little bit more recent.
Something you never do.
I know, right? So look it up because I think you guys will like this one. It's called Death Howl.
Yes, it's on Game Pass.
Yes,
Death
this
Howl.
came out on December 9th of this year, just a few days ago. And it's developed by the Outer Zone and published by 11-Bit Studios. This game is a deck builder strategy Souls-like. Yeah,
Yeah,
you heard that
I've
right.
seen it.
Yeah.
Deck builder strategy Souls-like. This game calls itself a Souls-like, but I think it fits, and I think it fits the bill in a few different ways. There's a lot of difficulty there. It's got challenging boss fights, but I think the thing that really makes it a Souls-like is the cryptic and esoteric nature of its story, and the strangeness of its world. You're taking part in an adventure in a world that does not want you there, and it is intrinsically hostile to you. The minute-to-minute gameplay, it feels a lot like Into the Breach, if Into the Breach had a deck builder element to it.
I can see that.
Yes, you fight things on a grid, like Into the Breach, and you have cards that are your moves and your different attacks. You play as a mother who has gone into the spirit realm in search of her child. In her words, she will not let death take her child. And as you traverse the map, you'll encounter various malicious spirits, and you'll have to fight them on a grid. Like I said, sort of like Into the Breach. Your attacks and various moves are represented by the cards that are in your hand, and you have your hand and a certain number of actions per turn. It feels a lot like Slay the Spire or Inscription. The deck builder part, like I said, it feels like Slay the Spire, on top of a really solid card game. Holy shit, this game is gorgeous.
That's cool.
Like
It reminds me of Solstice for the NES. Do you guys remember that game with the wizard?
No,
Isometric viewpoint. Oh,
No.
this is a gorgeous game.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's.
I've
I mean,
seen
it's
Solstice.
beautiful looking. Like it's it's all pixel art. The pixel art looks really beautiful. It has this very dark fantasy vibe, but it's a little different from most dark fantasy games. Most dark fantasy games lean on the gothic architecture, gothic horror sort of thing. This is more tribal and spiritual. It's very like old Viking sort of like vibe to it. Very, very, like I said,
Super
very
cool.
tribal, less ghastly.
Yeah.
I played it for a couple of hours, and I honestly can't wait to put some more time into it. I give it 9 out of 10 death howls. It's quite
My
good.
Steam recommends
Damn,
it to
dude.
me because I played Balatro and Midnight Suns.
Yes, yeah. You know what? When you describe Midnight Suns, it does kind of make me think of this game and the way that it plays. But
Interesting.
I think you guys would really like it, so give it a look.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Death
dude, this looks
Howl. Buck, what else have you got for us this week?
It is almost MagFest season. The announcements are going crazy. There's still 2 whole stages of like bands to announce. There's like at least 15 more acts to announce between the 2. But there is one in particular that is absolutely insane. You guys have heard me talk about the Proto Men a million times before, and the fact that Act 3, their 3rd album, it's been 15 years since Act 2 came out. It's finally out. But here's the kicker for MagFest. MagFest is a 4-day festival, technically starts on Thursday. Proto Men are not playing one night. They are not playing 2 nights. They are playing all 3 nights of music at MagFest. Act 3 on Thursday night, Act 2 on Friday night, and Act 1 on Thursday, 2 on Friday, and Act 3 on Saturday night.
Oh, cool.
They are
That's a
playing
fun way.
all 3 nights. And Act 1 is not a very long album. They also have a cover-up album where they play some great, like they cover like Mike and the Mechanics, and they cover like Kenny Loggins' Danger Zone, and
Cool.
they cover Genesis, they In the Air Tonight, and like they cover some great. So I'm like, I know they're gonna mix those in there too.
That fucking rocks.
I can't.
Yeah, gnarly.
Proto Men 3-nighter, Act 3, and a new Mega Man game announced.
Woo!
The same. Wow. Wow.
Eating good, Mega Man fans. All right, I will go last here. I have a game. It's a game I feel like I've talked about on the show before, but it actually came out now, and I've been playing it. It's not really a game, and I should have kept the snob hat on for this because it's Blippo Plus. Have I talked about this?
No, I don't think so.
I feel it sounds like a joke you've made before, but I don't think you've actually talked about a game called
Blippo Plus
What is this?
Do you remember that thing? The yellow game console that had the crank on it. The
Playmate.
So
Something like
this game was originally made for that console, but now it's been moved to Steam, and now it is even out on the Switch. And I've been playing it, quote unquote, on the Switch. It is fake cable. So there's no goal. You cannot win it. There's nothing to do.
I love this.
I know. I thought you would, Buck. There's 10 channels. And then one teletext like forum thing. It's almost like a menu screen. Like when if you remember cable, then there would be like you could buy stuff, like buy movies to rent or read articles or shit like this. There's one of those. And then each channel has like a series of different shows that it'll play just on a loop.
Including a channel that tells you what shows are on what channels.
Yes,
in scrolling fashion.
Well, that's like that's not in one of the 10 channels. That's like a menu you can go to. But that's a cable thing that if you're a kid, you probably don't know what I'm talking about, I guess.
How
but
did this slip under my radar?
They man, it's just like if you miss surfing cable because that's not how anything works anymore. You can surf Blippo Plus, and it's just each show is 1 minute long, and it reminds me of like if the idea of Tim and Eric like had a baby with the production value of MST3K.
Yes.
So it's just
God.
Wow.
basic cable premises, but not cut up so bad like Tim and Eric. It's a lot more homegrown, like niche-y vibes, like how MST3K, you know what I mean? Like some of my favorite things, like Channel 8 is just various types of static that is supposedly being created by interstellar beings. So all the shows that are on that channel are just different static patterns with no audio besides the sound of static behind them. Channel 13 is MSTV, which is like an alternate world MTV. And there's a show on there called Confetti Cowboys that is two guys sitting inside of a rocket ship. It reminds me of something you would see on MTV. It's these two guys sitting in a red spaceship dressed as cowboys talking about how their ship's broken, and it's I can't explain it. Blippo TV, it's like $10 or something like this, and it's just like you can control it with one hand if you buy it on the Switch and use literally the controller like a remote, like a TV remote.
Oh my God, no. That's
and
amazing.
The buttons, and like press A to basically do that thing you could do with a cable remote that would remind you what channel you're on and what time it is, because the shows just roll. So if you miss a show, you go like, I got to wait for it to roll back through so I can see what that sketch was.
Yeah.
There's a button that turns on subtitles on the controller, and then there's a button that turns the show into its Playdate visual counterpart, because the Playdate is like a one like bit screen, like it's like those Kindle readers or whatever. So you can press a button to turn it into that visually, but otherwise you can turn it into, like I said, what feels like a 80s/early 90s public access TV show thing. It's fucking cool, man. It's some shit that I feel like it was made just for me. Like I was like, this is some smoke weed and watch this shit.
Do you understand how the content works in this game?
The way the Playdate worked in general was that basically like packets come out over time. So I think there's only one packet available right now, but they get uploaded, and it's just like more show episodes of there's like
for 1 week,
Yeah.
and then the content rotates.
yeah. So it's
Wow.
There's one that's like, it's like Bill Nye the Science Guy, but it's two people, and it's like everything is shot from a top, like it's like an angle, like with a fisheye lens looking down on them, and it's like them like, did you know the moon is blah 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 blah, and the second moon is 300, and not like it's like in this alternate universe
there
world.
was 12 weeks of content, and then they put them into syndication where you can see shows on reruns. That's how this works. This is
Blippo
awesome.
Plus. Look
Oh,
it up.
that's funny,
Go
man.
get it.
Wow.
It's really fucking crazy, weird, wild. I love artistic stuff like this.
The content rerun. Oh, I love that.
Go
it was
get
one
it,
thing
Buck.
if you're going to get to watch these shows once, but to get it through in that kind of rotate. I'm not going to lie. I just looked to see if anybody was doing a physical version of it because I would love to like own a physical
Copy of
something.
Blippo Plus.
Nothing yet on that front.
And with that, we're done. We've completed another episode of the Game Treasure Podcast. Thank you so much, dear listener or watcher, for listening or watching. Make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't. Share. Hey, comment. I always forget to say this. Comment on there. That's fun. That helps us with our algorithm. And if you are just listening to this on Spotify or Apple Music or ButtPod or Podhole or Crevice Escape, I don't know. I'm trying to make sure
my
to
favorite browser.
head on over to YouTube because that's where we live. That's where we do those streams that I commented on. That's where you can find those streams of us getting scared playing that game like Raph was talking about. That's where you can find Danny gloating only to have his own gloats thrown immediately right in his face moments later. So go check that out. Oh, it was so funny. Oh, I was so pleased. I was so pleased to watch it. Be like, I'm so good at this game. And then it was like, you're at the beginning, you fucking idiot. And it was like, got him. You can reach us via our email with any games you want us to play, comments, questions, gametreasurepodcast@gmail.com. Head on over to our merch store at which you can find at our Linktree /the GTP. You can also find our Patreon there, patreon.com/the GTP, where you can support us for just $5 a month, and you get some bonus content in there as well. Again, Linktree /the GTP. We got to thank Crunkwitch for the use of our theme song, Clash of the Droids. You can find their music on Apple Music, Spotify, anywhere you can find music on the internet, frankly. And of course, last but not least, we need to thank RetroGameTreasure.com, owned and operated by Buck himself. Retro Game Treasure is a subscription service that helps you grow your collection of retro video games, regardless of whether you're a beginner or a seasoned collector. No more hunting, no more guessing, no more buying things off eBay and hoping they come to you in one piece. Instead, you become a subscriber at RetroGameTreasure.com. Tell Buck what types of video games you like to play, what consoles you own, and what games you already own. Then he painstakingly crafts a box for you at the end of each month that is filled with video games that you don't own already, that you can play on the systems that you own, that you will most likely like based on the genres that you have given him. It's the easiest way to collect retro games. So go now. Start collecting games the easy way today with RetroGameTreasure.com. But until next week, my lovely award-winning friends and fellow co-hosts, my name is Max Stein, and I love the Game Treasure Podcast. It's so bad.
It's so bad.